And when you put these on and you turn them on with this little switch right here, so in this video, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about what I do when I can't sleep. And I'm gonna be doing this in a low voice so that it can be relaxing to you, and hopefully this video will give you some ideas and also relax you for the time being, and help you get some good sleep right now. I am just giving you things that I've done in my personal life from starting freshman year in college. Basically is when I had more trouble sleeping than I ever had before, and it's because I'm very sensitive to noise and light, and I'm very receptive of energy and things happening around me. So freshman year of college, you know, living in a communal situation where not everybody went to bed at the same time, and it was a little bit a new challenge to fall asleep. Sorry, there's cars going by. I don't know how people do it. I need a soundproof room or something. But these tactics I have gathered over the years, and they really work for me. And I wanted to share some of them with you and just share a little bit of insight on sleep in general, and reducing anxiety before bed, and what to do if you get anxiety in the nighttime and stuff like that. So without further ado, I've set up this candle and these crystals here, which may seem a little bit silly, but I do keep crystals in my room because I think they're pretty, but they're quite relaxing to look at, and having them next to a lit candle and sort of just having some kind of a relaxing environment around you before you go to sleep is so important to help you feel, I don't know, to just help you feel like you are taking care of yourself and giving yourself a little bit of me time. So another thing that I often do to kind of get this me time is I light this stick. This is Palo Santo, and as you can see, I've used it quite a bit, but I think I've had this for over a year now, and I use it almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day, and you can see I still have plenty to burn. And what you do is you just kind of get it smoking. I don't know if you can see. See this pimple that I have right here? Wow, look at that. Oh my god. Now I literally just got ash on my chin. I'm in this comfy robe that a dear friend got for me, and it's so soft. Anyways, so let's imagine the scenario that you're trying to fall asleep, but there are noises, and it's difficult for you to relax because there are external things happening, whether they're in your house or outside of your house, your neighbors, whatever. And you know that these people or these things are not trying to ruin your sleep, but mentally it is difficult to relax and feel calm when there are things and noises happening outside. So I have developed a system. Well, actually, Bose has developed a system to cancel out all noises. This is not a sponsored video, oh my goodness, but I wish it was, but it's not. These are really expensive noise canceling headphones, and they're definitely an investment, but if you care about your sleep and you can afford it, I cannot recommend anything more. Like I've recommended these to so many of my friends, my family, and they're amazing. So I keep them by my bedside table in the case. I'm very careful with them. And when you put these on and you turn them on with this little switch right here, you can barely hear anything. And there are a couple different options you can use when wearing them, depending on what you like to listen to. If you don't want to listen to anything, you don't have to. And what you can actually do, and I did this freshman year before I had these headphones, but I had these other sort of earmuff thingies. I would take earplugs, put those in my ears, and then put the earmuffs on top, and you couldn't hear anything. If you take earplugs, put them in your ears, and put these on top, turn them on so that the noise canceling feature is on, you don't have to listen to anything, and I promise your world will be a silent cocoon all for you. So you just, and I can barely even hear myself talking right now, but what I'm gonna show you is something you can do really easy. You download this app called Deep Sleep. This is also not sponsored. This app is free. I found it on my own about a year ago, and it has just all these different white noises. My current favorite is called Airplane Cabin, and so I'll play it for you. Go. 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 Okay. So you can hear that noise, and when I want to be completely in my own world, I will put this noise on, and I will turn the headphones on, and they're Bluetooth connected to my phone, and I'll just listen to that, and it just completely sucks you out of the real world. And these you can actually fall asleep in. I'll usually end up ripping them off and putting them next to my pillow right before I fall asleep, but I have fallen asleep with them on before, and it's totally fine. They're very, very squishy and comfortable. So yes, I really highly recommend these for noise canceling purposes. Now, another thing that I've been doing a lot lately, just in my life in general, and I do it if I ever wake up in the middle of the night and can't sleep, is journaling. And it doesn't have to be an official journal that you want to keep forever and make specific entries. Sometimes I just write in this composition notebook and it's completely unorganized. There's even random schoolwork in here and recipes. See, I used this during finals week, when sort of my last study technique is to lay in bed, not have any of my notes from the class out, and just write down what I know in my head. And you know, I was in chemical biology and stuff like that, so it was a lot of pathways and a lot of just a lot of steps, multiple step things. So I would go through the mechanisms and just try to recreate everything on the paper that was in my head, and it sort of really helped me see if I knew it or not. That really worked well for me this last semester. But anyways, so journaling doesn't have to be anything fancy. I just keep a pencil and a notebook by my bedside, and if I wake up, I might write, "Hi, I cannot sleep right now." And then I might go on to write about my day or how I'm feeling. I might draw pictures, whatever comes to my mind. I just get it out on paper, and before you know it, you're tired. Because it's a bit of a task. It's a slightly exhausting task when you start writing a lot and writing quickly. And I like to do it in a dim light. I have I can't show you right now, but there's a salt lamp by my bed, and that light is just the perfect amount of dim light to write my journal. So that's another thing. I've mentioned in a couple videos before, I also do this little ritual sometimes where I lay on my back and you take a deep breath in and out. And when you do that, you start to imagine that there's some kind of I imagine it's a wave, and it's like a wave of relaxation, if you will. And with each breath in, I continue the deep breathing, and with each breath in, I imagine the body part that I'm going to relax. And with the breath out, I do my best to completely let go of any tension in that area. So if you can imagine, I start from the very tippy top of my head, and the slower you do it, the smaller body parts that you choose, the better it works. So start with just your forehead. Relax any tension in your forehead, and then move on to your eyebrows. Move on to your eyes, your cheeks, your lips. I find the mouth to be one of the most powerful areas in this exercise, because a lot of times you hold some tension in your mouth without really realizing it. So you just relax your tongue, relax your lips, all these muscles around here. It's when you get to your shoulders that can be a huge change. And additionally, when you get to your hands, so when you're laying there and you relax your hands, you might notice that you had been tensing them up. When you methodically go through each body part and completely relax it. It sort of puts you in this complete trance at the very end. Now, I'm gonna go because it is this morning time for me, and I just woke up from a nice deep sleep, and it's time to start the day. But yeah, these were some things that I used to fall asleep, and I wanted to share them with you. Also, I smell something that smells a little off, and I feel like my hair might be burning somewhere. I don't know. I'm known to do that. I've burnt my hair many times from candles and cooking and other things. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any video requests, let me know what you would like to see. And I'll see you next time.